highly recruited. He said he's got a very motivated squad on his hands.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after
that matchup with this running back versus these linebackers is a lot of fun, David. One thing talking to the defense this week is that they take pride in stopping the run. And these linebackers told us in meetings, this guy has not seen a defense like us, and they definitely have not played a linebacking unit as...
This might be the best guy that they've seen, so can he make plays? Can he make those guys miss and still be the engine of this offense? We've got a tremendous matchup today.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative.
Makes the grab in their space. Got it out across the 50-yard line and not stopped until he brought it to the 47.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through all by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Grab behind the line. It's Woods. Could not make his way to the corner. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They've got it at the 41, 30 short, trying to keep the chains moving. There's some room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. On first down, Nate Frazier. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, your talent.
Extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on.
Could be an alley. picks up the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Back to pass, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Quarterback may change this route. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Back to throw, it's Davenport. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Frazier. Maybe some room here. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. He's got 69 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. A tremendous play to make the and then the return takes him close to the 50-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the counter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have... Finds a soft spot in the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Texas, taking on the Texas State Bobcats.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Georgia's head coach told me at halftime they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Phillips. And the defense drags him down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. On target. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna run it. It's Phillips. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Running inside. It's Phillips. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Touchdown Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll try the right side. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Gonna take a shot. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Phillips.
Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll run play action. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Wiley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. Got a little grass. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Barnes is ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Shoots it to the left. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lets it fly on the move. Goes high to pull it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. On target. Touchdown, South Alabama. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, This is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Frazier again. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw at Stockton. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Malone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Malone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Hammers ahead for a yard out for the 12.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Keeps it on the draw. Makes it past the marker. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Caught in the backfield. It's Marion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Ready? 22. Hey, move. Go.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's taking a deep shot. Goes high to pull it in. Wide open spaces. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Motion from the wideout. This is a designed run. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.